Hey guys, Aaron Garza, founder here at Pureline Nutrition Company. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm at our warehouse here in Texas, and you know, Texas is such a great place. We love Texas, and if you are a Texan, you're probably a Cowboys fan, which unfortunately we had a rough weekend, a rough go at it this weekend. We lost our quarterback, Dak Prescott, to some breaks in his leg, his ankle, and you know, we're all praying for a speedy recovery, so hopefully, you know, we have a good rest of the season with Dalton at the helm. But other than that, you know, we are in Texas today, and we love Texas, and we love the USA. And you know, it's interesting. Last weekend, I finally got a chance to get out of San Antonio, and it's probably been about 5 or 6 months since I've really left the city and traveled a little bit due to the COVID situation that I'm sure all of you are experiencing as well. And you know, trying to be safe and maintain social distance and all that stuff. And you know, my wife and I, we traveled up to Oklahoma, went to a casino, and it was just a much needed break. You know, we just needed to get out, and it wasn't so much getting out to the casino, it was actually just driving in the open air, and you know, just kind of like, wow, there's civilization out here. And so we head up to this casino, right? And you know, I'm in the casino and I'm with my wife, and I'm like, hey Marina, what do you notice? What do you notice? Look around. What do you see? It's like, well, you're losing a lot of money. I was like, well, that's true, yes, but what else do you see? She's like, well, you know, there's a lot of people here, and it was packed. You know, yeah, granted, we were like, you know, maintaining social distance. They were taking the temperature, and you know, we were all just, you know, being careful. We had our mask on. We were playing slot machines and stuff. It was kind of crazy, but I said, you know, look around. Everybody is at least 10 or 15, maybe even 20, 30 pounds in some cases overweight. I mean, it really stuck out. I really noticed that people were like out of shape. They had, you know, gained a significant amount of body fat. And, you know, it wasn't like it was just older people. It was everybody, young, middle-aged, older people. Everybody had a tremendous amount of weight on their bodies. And it got me thinking. I was like, you know, people have been cooped up for the last 5, 6, 7 months. They haven't worked out. A lot of people haven't gone to a gym or haven't renewed their membership. A lot of people don't have ways to work out, or they haven't been creative enough to figure out ways to work out. And you know, they're just getting back into the stream of things. They're trying to figure out, what do I do? I need to lose some weight. And it's crazy. I mean, it just, on my way home, I was driving home, I'm thinking, my gosh, you know, it's a big deal. And you know, I started looking things up, I started researching it, and I find that one of the biggest searches trending on Google right now is comfort foods, how to make different comfort foods, desserts. I find that, you know, one of the most sought after items by grocers is flour. More people are baking than ever before, and more people are gaining weight at a faster rate than ever before. In fact, this week I was talking to my doctor via telemedicine, and she was telling me, you know, most of my patients have gained an average of 10 to 15 pounds over the last 4 to 6 months because of COVID and because of being inside. So, you know, I got back to headquarters and I was talking to Paul and some of the guys, like, hey, you know, what are we going to do about this? You know, we put out a lot of stuff over the years. We put out a lot of information about nutrition, diet, supplementation, all the things you can do to lose weight. But I said, you know, we need to put something out quickly, something that we can, you know, give people to help accelerate weight loss, help them burn fat, get in shape quicker and faster. And, you know, the first thing I want to do is create a little video series, this is the start of the series. And essentially this video series is going to be 3 to 4 parts. And we're just going to drop through the basic strategy that you at home can follow. If you're, you know, Cindy and you're a soccer mom, if you're Mike and you're a teacher, maybe you're stuck at home all day, you know, doing Zoom teaching or whatever it is. Maybe you're, you know, an office worker who now has to work at the house and doesn't get as much activity. Whatever it is, whoever you are, whoever's out there, you can follow these principles. They're extremely simple. And, you know, I kept it extremely simple for a reason. I'm not going to go into detail on, you know, what to eat, how many grams, what to do in your workouts. I'm just going to give you basic principles that if you follow, I guarantee you it will help you lose 10, 15, 20 pounds extremely quickly. Okay, so let's start with the first premise of this whole video series. And this isn't really a principle. This is just what I would consider the starting point. This is what I want you to do right now, today, or tomorrow if you can, no matter where you're at. Number one, everybody needs a baseline. And a baseline is basically, where are you? Where are you in your situation? You know, studies show that people who weigh themselves more often actually have a better gauge on their weight. They're able to kind of look at their weight, and they're able to look at, you know, how their body is trending, what they're doing, what they need to change, whether or not they're gaining weight. And it keeps them actually from gaining too much weight. Now, we never really use weight as far as scale weight to kind of judge what a person likes or to determine what to do next. We try to get a little bit more specific and use, body analysis. And that's what I want you to do. That's your first step, okay? I want you to go somewhere, and you can probably Google this in your area if you're near a fitness studio or a gym that is open and is following all the precautions for COVID. There's probably different places who have InBodies or Fit3Ds or something that you can use as a tool to give you an idea of where your body is at right now. That's your starting point. If you live near one of our Pureline stores in Texas, you can drop in. Most locations have InBodies. Some of them do have Fit3Ds. And get an actual 3D scan or get an InBody done that actually teaches you or tells you, rather, what your body fat percentage is, how much lean muscle you're carrying, how much body fat you're carrying, how much water you're carrying. We need a starting point to begin. And a lot of us don't get that starting point, hence we don't know what direction to go. We can't formulate a plan. We can't put something in place because we don't even know where we're at. So let's do that. Step number one, it's going to be a quick, easy thing. Just find somebody near you who has a body analysis machine that you can get on, and let's get that information, okay? So I want to challenge you to do that in the next 24 to 48 hours. Get that. In the next video, we'll be talking about the next steps to take. And we're going to go into 4 different things. We're going to go into diet, we're going to go into workouts, we're going to go into supplementation that helps you burn fat rapidly, and we're going to talk about sleep, rest, and recovery. Those are the 4 elements that we're going to cover over the next few videos. And at the end, I'm going to actually introduce something that we'll be relaunching, that we'll be releasing October 26th, which is a Monday, and that's going to help you even accelerate your results even more. Okay, so stay tuned for our next videos. Make sure and share, subscribe, and like our videos. And if you have any questions, you can email us at info@thepureline.com, and we'll get back to you. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.